So in this video, I'm going to talk about the symptom sensation I have. Keep in mind that some symptoms I have, you might not have, vice versa. Some symptoms doesn't really bother me compared to others. Some are more pain, some doesn't bother me, like I mentioned. And I apologize, I am sick, so I sound, my throat's a little itchy and dry, but not in any order, but dizziness, lightheaded, vertigo. Dizziness and vertigo is a different feeling. Vertigo is where everything starts spinning around. Lightheaded meaning you feel like you're faint, and dizziness is like off balance feeling there. It's a different term, but that's why I felt the vertigo a couple of times. The lightheaded, the dizziness where I felt like things were tilting left and right. For example, if I was looking at a tree that was straight, I feel like it's tilting over. There was times that when I took a shower, I would feel that tilting sensation, even the vertigo. Even when I lay down, depending which side I lay down, I would feel the vertigo. Even with my eyes closed, I would feel like I was spinning on my bed. So it made it hard for me to walk anywhere. Even just laying down was hard. And for me, all I did was try to sleep. Every time I felt dizzy, I tried to sleep. When my ex lay down next to me, I didn't feel as dizzy. It felt like I was being held so I wouldn't fall, even though I knew I wasn't falling, but it was a nightmare. Upset stomach, feeling nauseous, you feel like going to throw up. Your stomach feels tight, tension around your ribs. I had that. Weak arms, legs, jelly legs. Your body just feels weak. Headache, tension headaches, muscle cramp, pins and needles. Sometimes one side of my legs feels longer than the other. Sometimes my legs are numb and sore. Something with my hands. Sometimes my lips will feel numb, and I would think I'm having a stroke. But at the same time, I'm able to talk. I'm able to think. So I knew I wasn't having a stroke. It's just those thoughts that come in your mind. So if you ever think you're having a stroke, but you're able to tell someone, hey, I think I'm having a stroke, can you please call 911? Keep in mind that might not even be a stroke, but you still want to get that checked out. So don't think that you're having a stroke because your face is numb and droopy. It might be something else. But don't get me wrong, you should still go and get medical help because it might be a sign of something else. But blurry vision, tunnel vision. Tunnel vision is like, you can see what's in front of you clear, but everything on the side is blurry. It's like putting your hands like this and you're seeing things. Flash of light, right me on the corner of my left and right eye. What I mean by that, it feels like there's thunder in my eye. I'll get it with my eyes open, with my eyes closed. I still get that from time to time. It doesn't hurt me, it doesn't bother my vision. I can live with that. I always had eye floaters, so I'm not going to count that in. Even now, when I'm fully recovered, I still get eye floaters. They don't bother me. Randomly feeling sick. When you have anxiety, you're going to feel sick. You might feel like you have a cold or flu. It goes away, and it comes back, and it goes away. So urge to run to the bathroom. Sometimes you have to use the bathroom a lot, where even when you don't drink water, you still have the urge to use the bathroom. Having nightmares, sometimes I have nightmares. Ever since I had panic attack, I start having nightmares about everything. Depression, like you can't do anything. You feel like the only thing you could do is just lay down and sleep and watch TV. And trust me, there was times I couldn't even watch TV. DPDR, where you feel like you're detached from yourself, feel like you're watching yourself from a distance, feel like someone's controlling your body, like you have no control over your own body. You see the world around you like you're watching an oversized big screen TV. However, inside your mind, it's real, but you're confused. Sometimes I feel like my body, like my upper body, feel like it's not moving, and my legs are like walking too fast, and I can't catch up with my own body. Social anxiety. I feel like I want to be away from everyone, including my own family. I didn't want to talk to anyone. Picking up my phone to text someone was a nightmare. Even though I'm only texting, feel like I can't respond to anyone. I feel like I couldn't talk to anyone. What else did I have? Body tremors. Sometimes I feel like there's my body, there's something creeping around my body, especially my neck and my back. Aches and pains, just throughout your body. Or electric shock sensation around my head, my brain. I feel like I was getting brain zapped all the time. Headaches, migraine, tension all through the body, my head. There's quite a few that I can't remember off the top of my head, but those are the main one that I get. See. Even sometimes my ear feels full, clogged, and when your ears feel clogged and full, you get even dizzier. Feel like you have to throw up. I think I mentioned that, and I do have a fear of throwing up, which made it really hard for me. I couldn't eat. I couldn't. When you have depression, some people have depression, they'll eat more. Some people will eat less. Since I was getting dizzy, I tried not to eat because I didn't want to throw up. I didn't want to have to use the bathroom, things like that. Ringing in the ears, I still get that from time to time. Sometimes your vision gets better, sometimes it gets worse. Sometimes you feel like you can hear better, like the noise bothers you more than it ever did. Every little thing kind of bothers you. Headaches, I think I mentioned that. Or another thing I forget to mention is like you forget what you were talking about. You forget things. You forgot where you put stuff. You forget something that you were just saying. Like right now, I just forgot something. And sometimes sometimes you remember something that happened years ago, but you can't remember what happened an hour ago, 5 minutes ago. But all these little symptoms, like I mentioned in my previous videos, you can overcome by not letting them get to you. I know it's easier said than done, but you just have to go out there and do the things you have to and want to, even when you're feeling the anxiety, because by you doing so, these symptoms will no longer harm you. It might take a while, but I think the outcome would be worth it because you're already at home. Why not try to do something about it and leave your house? Even if you go into your backyard, if you can't leave your backyard, go to your backyard. Take those little baby steps, and next thing you know it, you'll be walking around your neighborhood, and you'll be leaving that neighborhood to another neighborhood. But those are the symptoms I get, and that's pretty much it for me.